Hello everybody and welcome to a Potato Lounge number 15 with all of these idiots. You guys, would you like to sound off?
I'm Satan.
And we've got Austin helming the game right now, playing the incredible Van Helsing. Alright, Satan, let's get into it.
Awesome. Let's go.
If you'd like to bring my brain into hell. We're going to run through these topics real quick because we're kind of late. Bryan Singer wants a Mystique solo film, whether if Jennifer Lawrence is in it or not. It would be a nice contrast to Xavier, says Bryan Singer. Corey, any thoughts about a solo Mystique film? Sorry, Satan.
I'm really tired of seeing Magneto versus Xavier. So it would be kind of refreshing to get a new kind of Mystique solo film and find out kind of what her villains would be.
Yeah.
Just a fresh take. That would just be my perspective.
Yeah.
Nice change of pace.
Nice change of pace. Alright, and next we'll have we got TJ Miller to play an online troll in Ready Player One. He'll be joining the cast. He'll be playing I-Rock, R-O-K. The release in theaters is March 30th, 2018. It's going, Warner Brothers and DC Films have found a new director for the Flash film. Dope's Rick Famuyiwa. Sorry about that. Famuyiwa. Brie Larson is in early talks to play Captain Marvel, and he did 21 Jump Street.
Yes.
Marvel Studios wants to cast Captain Marvel before securing a director, which is a smart move by Marvel if you think about it, since they are basically the helming, directors now for, well, not directors, but filming studio for most of it. Rocket League passes 110 million in sales in less than a year. 42% on PS4, 36% on PC, and 22% on Xbox. We might actually see a few more videos in that in the future, starring all three of us. All three of our idiots. Austin playing, Austin, you suck. Yeah, you do.
Wait, Rocket League has how many?
110 million.
What's there to buy?
A game. And, flags now, NBA flags, and what was it? And two other DLC cars. Batman and what was it? Back to the Future was the other one. I know you did. Margot Robbie, starring Harley Quinn movie spinoff. She will be reprising her role. She will also be producing the film. Is reportedly focused on a female DC character such as Batgirl and Birds of Prey.
I'm okay with that. We're gonna get to something later.
Yeah, we'll
and something either in a later video or this video that extremely pisses me off to a point that I want to shove my hand up someone's ass.
Writer-director Shane Black is Iron Man 3 says he feels about his take on the Mandarin, but has no regrets. I guess that's kind of not surprising, since if he was basically the director and got a bunch of heat for that. But
bullshit.
But we'll continue on.
Oh, kill the goblin! Get him!
Get it! Get
it!
Get
his gold!
He's got treasure!
Take its lunch money, nerd!
And you let him get away.
He always jumps up.
What's the matter with him?
Nintendo may begin making medical and health devices to expand its reach to other businesses. It wants to develop and manufacture and sell of medical and health devices, as well as computer software.
Can we get a respirator that every time you go, it goes, "It's a me!
It's a me!"
Oh god.
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 villain Elizabeth Debicki portrays Kismet, Paragon, Aisha, or Dash Her. Those are 4 different names for her character. Stan Lee was mad about his strip club cameo in Deadpool. Quote unquote, "I was not in the topless dancing place. I did that in the studio, and then they put it in the movie, and I am damn mad about it." And then he goes on to jokingly went on and says that he made them promise that he will actually be on location the next time. Now I gotta admit, Marvel taking a very cheap role to the on-set location when they literally could have just had him there, but maybe Stan Lee getting a little handsy, his old age.
He's a dirty old man.
Dirty old man, dirty little man. He wants to get his
I mean, he did create a cartoon called Stripperella.
Oh, sorry, I vomited a bit there, thinking about his hands all over a woman. Ugh. Okay,
95 years old or
he's
something.
old as hell. Anthony Hopkins joins Transformers The Last Night. Mark Wahlberg is the only one to reprise his role at the moment.
Oh, fucking kill
Michael
me.
Bay to direct, and it will feature the return of Megatron.
Kill me. But kill Michael Bay. Don't kill me. Kill Michael Bay.
No, just put Michael Bay out of business, but China's not helping that.
Yeah, fucking China.
The Unite LOL, a new free iOS-only app, described by the creators as Tinder for League. Lets you search based on the summoner's name, rank, preferred role types, and more.
I didn't realize Pure Assault could date.
Yeah, well, apparently there's always that option. So
the
Austin
the ratio goes probably like 90-10 on the male side.
It's somewhere up there, yeah.
Like it's essentially turns into Grinder at that point.
Well, my manager, quote unquote, she's a League player.
Oh, that's.
Josh Dunhill, back for Transformers: The Last Night. He played Lieutenant Colonel Lennox in the original, I think, first 2 or 3 movies. EA originally absolutely rejected DICE's Battlefield 1 pitch. It wasn't the most obvious choice, as World War 1 is, and this is quote unquote, it wasn't the most obvious choice. World War 1 is a trench warfare. It cannot be fun to play. Quote unquote, the director of EA/DICE got a short demo of it and was convinced immediately that Battlefield 1 was the right choice to make, given that everything from now on is going directly to the future. Which I agree to.
I mean, yeah, of course. I mean,
and as we've seen from the E3 release, it looks amazing.
I mean, everyone freaking creamed their pants when they first saw that. I mean,
I watched the E3 trailers, and I honestly noticed a very big difference between Battlefield 1 and Call of Duty.
Well, yeah, I mean,
just like the applause and screams from it. Battlefield 1 was high up there and probably like 9-10, and Call of Duty was like, woo! And you heard a few claps. Like, Battlefield 1 blew up immediately.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't know if you saw the E3 coverage of, Snoop Dogg and those guys.
Yeah, smoking weed and playing.
Oh, my God. It was like, Snoop, what's your secret weapon? He's like, you'll find out. And, like, he's fucking smoking a blunt. And there was a screenshot of him in dead fucking last. I was just like, oh, my goodness.
He's high off his mind, but he's having fun.
Oh, yeah. It's like
the release date for that is October 21st, 2016. Carl Urban to play an Asgard character in the new Thor Ragnarok. He's playing Scourge the Executioner. Carl Urban says he says to promise great arcs.
Good.
Yep.
Good.
We'll go on real quick. We got Blizzard is looking to cross-console play for Overwatch. Quote unquote, we'll keep an eye on cross-platform possibilities on the console. However, no plans between PC and console, given that the difference between PC and console is a bit more difficult.
PC just has, I'd say, more of an advantage just from the standpoint of it's much easier to aim.
Yeah.
And on PC, just from my experience, like I played consoles all my life, and I still when I first played the beta on PC, and when I switched to console, it took a lot more. Time to get used to it. And even then, I still wasn't as good as when I first started playing.
Yeah.
So it just has that, because you kind of that Twitch
kind of get
motion.
used to it. Yeah.
Got that Twitch motion.
Yeah. Diablo 3's director leaves Blizzard. Jay Wilson and the gaming industry entirely. Jay Wilson was the director of Diablo 3. He said that he is leaving the game industry entirely. And Austin and I, we played quite a bit of Diablo 3. Are you kind of hurt to hear that he's leaving, Austin?
Yeah, it was a great game. Everybody was able to play it. The gameplay just itself.
Do you think they need another expansion to kind of even it out?
Yes.
Yeah.
They
More.
I need more. But yeah, it's kind of heartbreaking. But he's leaving in pursuit of my original passion, writing. Wilson has served as a design director for Relic Entertainment's Company of Heroes and a lead design to Warhammer 40,000's Dawn of War. Which, if you think about it, Dawn of War came out a few months ago, and they received a screenshot of it. It looked pretty decent, actually, if you think about it.
When he said writing, he's about to say fucking basket weaving or something. Underwater basket weaving.
He's picking daisies. What else do we got? We got DC's Justice League film title. Its title is Justice League. There was no part 1, as people would expect from a big part of a movie where they've got to split into 2 parts.
No, it's gonna suck ass.
Rumors of Justice League. The other names for Justice League were Justice League Angels and Demons, Justice League United, Justice League's Gods Among Us, and Justice League's Gods Among Men. I don't really care much for DC, so
it's gonna suck ass. Calling it now. Calling it now.
Calling it now?
Yep.
Alright.
Just how bad Batman versus... okay, so it got mixed reviews.
Yeah.
Quotation marks.
Yeah.
But that goddamn movie was all over the damn place.
Well, and here's...
I thought Ben Affleck was good as Batman, but that was about it.
But he's coming back for Dawn of Justice, and so is...
and that's fine, but
so is
he can't
Jeremy
carry
Irons.
the movie by himself.
I know, and so is Jeremy Irons is coming back also.
A lot of people were like, it wasn't bad, just wasn't good. Like, that makes it mediocre. Like,
yeah.
A company as big as DC should not be flopping so goddamn hard. Like,
yeah. Well,
especially not with their main goddamn properties like Batman and Wonder Woman.
Well, you
and
saw
Batman.
that. It's very different because Batman did fantastic with Christian Bale. I don't know why they did. I didn't watch the movie. I probably won't, but
that's because it was directed by like people outside DC.
Yeah, that's true. But there's I don't know when this is when the news was released, but Batman vs Superman R-rated is coming to theaters for like one night in a select few theaters in like the future few months or something like that.
Are we talking about Suicide Squad in this one?
I don't. We talked about it, but we can. We'll go on. We'll go on to it in a bit
I really
later.
want to talk about that.
Yeah,
it pissed me off.
Yeah, we'll go on to it depending on time, or we might just leave it for you guys to see what happens later. John Boyega joins cast of Pacific Rim sequel. He'll be playing the son of Stacker Penn Cost, I believe.
Was that the
Idris Eberson's character?
Was that the black guy?
Yeah, that was a black dude.
Okay, just making sure.
Boyega also signed as a producer, which is very impressive, given that Boyega hasn't really done a lot of movies lately. The bumpers kind of don't work, Austin. I apologize for that. Sorry.
That's fine.
I'm excited.
I'm okay with more giant creatures smashing into robots. I enjoyed. I mean,
With
it wasn't something like, oh, I'm gonna sit down and think about this for hours. It's like I'm gonna sit down and watch,
Yeah.
all my childhood fantasies of giant robots smashing the faces in of Godzilla.
Ed Serkrin, who played Ajax in Deadpool, wants to see Taskmaster in an upcoming sequel.
Yes.
We'll go. Well, I don't know Taskmaster, but we'll go ahead and just skip on to it unless you want to drop some knowledge real quick for a brief few minutes.
I mean,
Corey?
I've only read a few comics with Taskmaster, but I enjoy his character.
Okay. XCOM 2 is coming into Xbox One and PS4. How excited are you about that, Corey?
I'm not excited at all because I already have it on PC.
Yeah, well, you suck. Well, you know what, Corey? You know what? Windows 10 and Xbox One are having that Play Anywhere thing going on.
I don't know.
But you don't have it on Windows 10, haha.
I mean, it runs on Windows.
It does run on Windows 10. Maybe. The release date is September 6th, 2016 for $59.99. The reinforcement pack will be available for $19.99. But bundled with the main game and a digital deluxe edition for $74.99. We'll go on. Jeff Goldblum will be playing the Grand Master in Thor Ragnarok. The director is giving Goldblum the freedom to put his own spin on the character.
So he's going to be stuttering.
No, I think Jeff Goldblum's amazing.
Finds a way. But I mean,
finds a way.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
He does a fantastic job.
Yeah, I love me some Goldblum.
Yeah, and look at that, Corey. Right where you were talking about Suicide Squad officially rated PG-13. Quote unquote. Before you go off on this, to maintain consistency within the rest of the DC universe, says producer Charles Roven. Now you may bitch.
Fucking horse shit. Complete and utter hunky baloney bullshit. Fuck off, DC. This is an absolute property where an R rating is justified. These characters are villains, for fuck's sake, and there's some of them like the most dangerous villains in the entire fucking DC universe. And they're making him, let's make it more kid-friendly. No! That's how this fucking works.
Is that all? Okay.
No, I'm not saying that people should, with the success of like Deadpool, people are like, let's just make a bunch of R-rated
but that's
comics. Like,
that's
no,
probably the
only
reason
make
why.
it with only make them with R-rated characters like Deadpool and Harley Quinn. I don't know if you know this, but Harley Quinn and Diablo and Deadshot are kind of,
badasses.
They're badasses and they're bad guys.
Yeah.
And they're supposed to do
they
bad
say that,
things.
They
murder
times,
people.
Yeah, they say that many times within the film that they are bad guys.
Yes.
But here's the thing, Corey.
God.
here's the thing: when you buy it on DVD or Blu-ray or whatever, it's gonna have you're either gonna have an R-rated or an unrated version.
It's like those jackasses that are like, oh, but watch the director's
Yeah,
cut.
or watch the director's cut and it explains some shit as to why it's more important.
Like, why didn't you put in that guy? I want to see R-rated on the screen. I want to see Harley Quinn go fuck.
The reason why I'd assume the reason why DC's doing this and
They
bombed awfully during their showing of Batman v Superman, as we stated multiple times. Now that's understandable. They're trying to recoup those losses to kind of pay for maybe a Suicide Squad 2.
Maybe, but the thing is,
but they also
it's going to
do...
make a shit ton of money just because I've seen kind of reaction.
Yeah.
People want to see this. Not to mention, okay, here's the real reason it's PG-13, and this is why DC are a bunch of fucks, but they're also kind of smart.
They're a bunch of fucks, but they're smart fucks.
Yeah, they're smart fucks. They're like, all right, let's put this PG-13, and then we can bring in all the 13 and ups with the raging hard-ons. Basically, is what they're like. Oh my God, Harley Quinn's ass. Oh my.
Let's masturbate real quick.
Literally, like dick in the popcorn, going at it during the fucking thing.
That brief 3 seconds on that screen, though.
Yeah, they're like, oh my God, she's leaning in to grab it.
She's grabbing. Oh, that purse, though.
Okay, rant done. We can move on.
All right, and last for today. Rainbow Six Siege is issuing a permanent ban for cheaters. Cheating - players running modified or otherwise unauthorized versions of the game client, which provide any sort of unfair advantage.
Austin, what the fuck are you doing?
Such as, what the fuck are you doing?
Can't pick it up.
Because your fucking inventory is full, dumbass. This is exactly like Diablo.
The animation is fucking hilarious, though. Just keeps bouncing.
You're upgrading your health all
it's
the
like
way.
so happy. It's like, pick me up.
I want you.
Please.
What you in?
The other thing, why can't I pick up this one?
Your inventory is full.
I just picked up something.
Well, suck my dick. I don't know. Maybe it's not meant for you.
Damn it is meant for me.
Apparently not.
It's a flip bird.
We'll go on. Any sort of unfair advantage, such as wall hacks or aim hacks, or cause distress to other players' experience. However, not every cheater will get permanently banned on the first offense. Some will receive temporary ban for XC for like 14 days or so.
This is all Blizzard's doing.
Blizzard, I got it. They're taking the right path with permanent
they're-
bans.
Permanent bans, I'm all for them. You know why? Because fuck people who cheat. Because they're just like, oh, slap on the wrist. No, you're getting fucked up for, now you're going to have to drop another $60 to get the game again. And if you're going to keep cheating, well, man, just keep wasting your goddamn money. And that'll just deter cheating a lot easier. Now, granted, you have to have a good system like Blizzard does in place. That way, like, people aren't getting falsely accused and, getting banned for no goddamn reason. You have to have, affirmative cheating, But if it's done right, good. I'm all for it. I'm all about it.
Well,
Keep going.
I'd like to thank everybody for joining us on a very heavy topic today with Corey and Austin. Austin home in the Van Helsing Diabloesc game.
Austin, are you a bitch?
Yeah, I've been called that. It's an upgrade though. I used to be an asshole.
Alright, yep.
But I'd like to thank everybody for joining us on another Potato Lounge. And if you guys could leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and tell us what you guys want to see. We'll be able to throw more to see, and we'll go ahead and do it. If you guys could leave a like, comment, and subscribe, that'd be fantastic.
Guys, remember, fuck DC.
Yeah, fuck DC. Alright. So thank you guys, and we will see you guys later. Bye-bye.